So I'm down in the woods today, this evening. It's getting pretty late. I'm heading back, but I'm just kind of going around and clearing up brush and these small trees, clearing out little areas like in here that I found that I can clear out and maybe use as future camping spots. These are pretty close to the creek bed right here. It's just right down there, but there's a lot of underbrush and vines and blackberry bushes and a little bit of poison ivy and all that stuff. But I'm out here trying not to cut my hand off with this machete if I can help it. But you see there's a lot of trees that are bent over from other trees falling on top of them. This guy right here is leaned down. It's laid down there. It's still alive, but it's not a very good tree. So I'm going to try to cut these out as much as I can, not with this machete. And then you got ones like that that are leaning all the way across. I'm going to go ahead and cut it down. And I'm really just looking for trees that need to be groomed out to make a better forest. Now, we have 60 acres, so 62 acres. It's going to take a little bit more than a machete and a dream to clear all of this out. But I've got time and a chainsaw. So I'm going to come down here when I have more daylight. This is the evening, so there's no daylight left. The sun's setting over there. But it's still pretty light under here. But I'm going to come down here and clear some brush and clear some of these bad trees out just to give room for other trees to take root. Check out this cesspit of water here. It's pretty deep, actually. It's probably 2 feet deep there. But I'm trying not to fall in. We have not had a lot of rain at all. So there's just the water that's running out of the spring. But it's still going. You can see where they cut some trees down here, and obviously all these are little saplings over there because it's basically been clear cut about 7 years ago. But there's a lot of old growth trees in here, or older growth trees down here by the spring. So a lot of nice forest down here, which I would like to make better. Also some angry birds. Okay. A lot of the smaller trees down here are basically dead. There's some decent sized vines growing up these big trees. I'm just chopping them off at the bottom. I don't need them. Besides the garden and everything else, one of the main reasons why I wanted to have land is because I want to be able to do some camping and maybe a little bushcrafting out in the woods, because I find that fun. And I didn't have any land to do that before. There is a spring head over here that always has water as well. I want to come down here and clean this out a little bit. see if I can get a little more water out of it and just clean it up in general. It's got trees that have fallen on top of it, and again, some of these that are kind of low hanging, I want to just go ahead and cut those and clear the underbrush down here. This is right down at the bottom of the hill, so it's not very far. So the one thing about putting paths through the woods, if you don't travel down them, they will grow up. I left my sheath here. Whew, that's a hill. I will say, even though I'm out of breath, I'm in better shape than I was when I first got here. I've lost about 10 pounds or so. I trimmed this out. I showed it in the walk with me video, but I cleared a lot of this out. It was already kind of clear, but you can see the light shining down on the grass in there, or mostly weeds, but you can definitely tell that animals bed down in there. And it's right here on the edge of the field. Look at that. First flowers on the potatoes. We did take the tarp off. It's sitting down there in 2 pieces. We cut it in half. This one's going to be our melon pumpkin patch. And then this one is our, what I call 100 subscriber special patch. One of our good subscribers has been commenting on us for a while and watching our videos, and we really appreciate it. Arkansas Pilgrim made a request for something to be put in the garden for him, and so he wanted peanuts. So that's something that we bought specifically for him. So we're going to plant a row of peanuts over here. We've never grown peanuts. I have no idea how to grow peanuts, but it doesn't matter. We're going to grow it anyway. I don't know how to grow half the stuff I grow. So what we have over here, the first row, we actually don't have anything in it yet, but it's going to be squash. We got a row of squash and zucchini over here. We're going to do a second planting of squash and zucchini here. So what we have here is 2 rows of black-eyed peas, Queen Anne black-eyed peas. We have a row of mixed okra, and so there's 3 different kinds of okra here. Louisiana green velvet, there's an emerald, and then there is a rainbow okra that we bought. Then we have 2 rows of Clemson spineless, which is Old Faithful. And then we did 6 rows of peaches and cream corn, which is a lot of corn. But we don't know whether they're going to make it or not. We've never grown corn. I know that I wanted to do a big patch of them. Peas are doing good. There's a flower. It's rigged up, but my electric fence is in all the way around. I still got to put the line on the lower one here for the rabbits. But a new announcement. If we can get to 200 subscribers, I'll touch this electric fence. So, I haven't touched it yet. I got a tester and I have not touched it. If we can get to 200 subscribers, I'll touch it for you. I'll do it for you guys. It's a nice walk home from the grocery store. Not a bad view. Well, that's all for me today. I appreciate you guys hanging out. We'll have more videos soon. Let me know in the comments if you like footage from the woods, if you like that kind of stuff. if you do, we'll definitely do more of that. We still have our garden growing, but as it gets, you know, more established, after this weekend, we will have an update on the house as well. So stay tuned for that early next week. I'll show you what we've been able to get done inside the house. It's been a long time overdue, but it's time that we do that for you guys. All right, y'all have a good night. See ya.